Good morning. Good morning, I say. How are you this morning? Are you having a wonderful morning? I hope so. It was a very relaxed morning for us here in the Fry establishment. Good morning, Elizabeth Brewer. Good morning. Some days you just need that quiet, right? You just need that. Good morning, Melissa. That let's sleep in, let's cuddle, let's just not stress out about the morning this morning. And that is what we did today. We just kind of chilled, and we have some family things to do today that we have to travel a little bit, but we'll be back. So a good day, Jesse. Good morning, Wolfpack. But we're just, it's just a nice, calm morning. Nancy Bulliard, good morning. A nice, calm morning. And I would like to keep my day that way. Good morning, Heather Johns. How are you, beautiful? Good morning. So, for everybody's safety, I've gotten some coffee. Lori Spears. The retirement things popping up and coming up quickly. You are on my mind, Lori. How are you? We have a couple members that are retiring in the next 2 weeks. Like someone retired yesterday, and then Lori's retiring. So we have lots of really incredible milestones for people that are happening, right? I like quiet too, Melissa. Like I need quiet. Good morning, Renee. Lisa, good morning. So for everybody's safety, Lisa has had some coffee. But anybody that comes into the shop, you'll notice if you come in, most of the time when someone walks in, I turn the radio on. And I do that because of privacy. I want them to feel like they have some privacy, that I'm not sitting there listening to everything they say, right? That's not what I'm doing anyways. But I just want them to feel like missing your sweet Betsy. I'm sure. I know you lost your baby, lost her kitty the other day. So sorry for that, Lori. Absolutely. It's never easy losing a little fur baby, is it? It's very hard. It hurts a lot because they love us unconditionally. But I have to turn the radio on because I turn it off between customers. I need peace and quiet. But I turned something on the other day, and it was like a heavy metal ballads or something. And Sam kind of looked at me like, I thought I knew you. Don't know me. I actually listened to like Stained and a bunch of harder stuff, off to the side. Good morning, Lily. I have this secret self. Okay. Ooh, that one burned on the way down. So let's see what our card for the day is. What can we take from today? Even if Sam will be cruising through here in just a minute. He'll be here. Good morning, Kim. He'll be here. I swear he'll be here. But it's been just a productive morning. Laura Keating. I did it wrong. Sorry. How are you, girl? How are you? You've been in my mind the last 2 days. LOA 80s teen metal there. What do you guys like to listen to? What's the kind of music you like to listen to? What is your favorite genre? And, I think I was born in the wrong generation. I love 50s and 60s. Love 50s and 60s. I think that was like an era of so much fun. So much fun. A lot of struggle going on at that time too. But, music-wise, so much fun. Country. I like country. Who did we go see? Does anybody know who went to see in concert? I never remember. It was... I can't remember. Lisa Leonard, good morning. I can't remember when Sam comes in, he'll be like, I'll ask him who we went to see, and he'll be like, oh, God, I have to tell you this every single time. But we've been to see Reba. I know we went to see Reba. She was with George Strait. We went to see George Strait, and Reba was there. and she was fabulous. George Strait looked tired. He looked tired. But Reba was fabulous. And when he comes in here, he'll tell me who the other country music guy that we went 2 years ago to see. That's about all I've done. Not very exciting. Let me get disgusted with it too. He's like, how do you not remember that? Like, my brain don't hold that. Thank you for sharing, Nancy. Good morning, Sherry. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. So we had the chocolate walk on Thursday, and we had a lot of people going through. You listen to a broad range. Me too. Yeah, a broad range. If I'm listening to music, it's pretty broad. We had a bunch of people go through, and they're like, wow, we didn't know anything like this was here. We're looking for a community. And I'm like, well, let me tell you about community. Okay. Let me tell you about the community. So I was talking y'all up. Hi, Odin. Odin's here for the cameo. He's just here for the cameo. And the slobber. Oh, good boy. All the animals have been well behaved this morning. So some of you guys, you just don't even, it doesn't matter, right? Because you maybe not understand. I went to the barn and I went to lead the horses in, and everybody was mannered, had good manners. And I'm like, did somebody trank you guys? This is not horse behavior when it's food time. You see that meme with the dogs that all sit patiently waiting for the food. No, the horses don't do that. Horses go. Okay, you're sewing beads on your embroidery. Oh, I bet it's beautiful. Okay, so let's pull a card for the day and see where we're at. You get it. You get it with horses, right, Laura? It's like, no. There's no slow speed. Feed me now. Feed me first. Today we are powerful because, and we say this every once in a while, rising tides raise all ships. When you're feeling powerful, when you're feeling energetic, when you're feeling in charge, the same happens for those around you. They get that feeling. It's contagious. It's contagious. And it spreads. So it's a wonderful thing to be feeling empowered, and that just creates waves. It's really amazing that I thought they had a good behavior when it's poo time, not good time. With speaking animals, I've been talking to the dogs through the ring. My husband is confused when they come running to the house like a herd of buffalo. Right?
Your son just pulled that out of
That's not funny.
Just pulled that out of the chocolates.
It's not funny. So when we handed out the chocolates, we gave out coupons, and each bag. Then this was a stretch, right? Because we're in a town. There's 37 churches within the town limits. Okay, but for the chocolate walk, we handed out coupons, cards, in every little baggie, because we put it all in organza bags and had little bubbles with the like you get out of a gumball machine, but not quite the gourmet ones, for the candies. And then we put an oracle card in every one of the baggies. And so Richie found one of the baggies in the kitchen that still had a couple leftover chocolates, and it had the pregnancy card on it. And we're like, it's not funny. It's not funny.
Whoo, shit.
I have a question.
Good morning, everybody.
I have a question.
Is it morning still? It is still morning.
It's morning.
Here, anyways.
And you're going to love this question. Who did we go see in concert? What's the country western guy? I can't remember.
George Strait.
We saw George Strait.
Alan Jackson.
Oh, it was Alan Jackson?
Yeah.
Okay, it was Alan Jackson. I don't know.
It's Laura Keating.
Wolfpack. Morning, Sam. Good afternoon from London, Elizabeth.
Good morning, Laura.
Oh, Lisa Leonard. Good morning, Sam. Nancy Bulliard. Sam.
What up? What up? What up?
So
I'm sorry. It's supposed to be like that, but anyways.
Good morning.
There's two meanings to this, and I just figured that. I just learned this yesterday. So.
What? What, are you throwing gang symbols?
No. So this is the true peace symbol. This is really what the true peace symbol is. This is a Kabbalistic meaning. So, anyways.
Okay.
So this is peace, you know.
Okay. Now you know.
Truthfully, Laura, how you doing, girl?
Anyhow, so
Heather Johns, good morning. Miss Beth Fry, what's
hey,
up?
Beth. Katrina, good morning. Good morning. So sitting in your own power, feeling powerful does create an energy around
I know I
you.
missed them. I know I missed some people. I'm sorry. Good morning, everybody.
She says, interesting. I'm looking that up. She's fact checking you.
Fact check away.
So when you're sitting in your own energy, you're sitting in your own power, and you are feeling confident, that reflects outward. So try that. And it's kind of like Sam has a look on his face like Marty when I can't remember a band or an artist that did a song. I know, right, Nancy? Like, I don't pay attention. We even have bar stools with his name on it. Like, they sent us bar stools.
Bar stools. We got Stetsons.
Did we get Did the Stetsons ever come?
Yeah, we got Stetsons.
Where?
They're in
Did the Stetsons come?
They don't fit. I'm a fat head. They don't fit my fat head.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Autumn. Carissa, good morning. Yeah, so it was during COVID,
morning,
so
Sherry.
they had to keep delaying it, and then they just sent out bar stools. I'm like, what the am I going to do with bar stools?
No, it was part of the VIP program from the get-go.
What am I going to do with bar stools? Bar stools. They sit in the closet. They're bar stools.
They're freaking cool.
They're bar stools.
Does anybody else have Alan Jackson bar stools?
Do you guys want one?
No.
I will auction them off.
You will kiss my fat ass.
Such language.
Pucker up.
Buttercup. Okay, moving on because my husband's feeling sassy. There we go.
Good morning, buddy. My old man.
He is not an old man. He's only like 5.
He looks like an old man. He's older than 5, honey. He's like 7 now.
No, he's
Ow, son of a bitch. That's what I get for calling him an old
not. It's exceptional, actually pretty cool if it's autographed. I don't think it's autographed. Are they autographed?
Man, I don't know.
I don't know.
You threw them in the closet. I don't even have to look at them anymore.
Look. There's too many things in the bedroom, okay? I have a stack of saddles in the bedroom.
Horse saddles.
Beth is like, I wear a 6 7/8.
Can't hear you.
Tanya Lee says, good morning. Oh my God, Lisa, the incense cones worth every price. The best. I'm glad you like them. I actually have not burned them. I have not burned them. So
she bought those natural ones. The girl bought. They made it for us.
They're 2 inch tall.
And I'm sorry I said the girl made for us because I don't remember her name.
Hey, no bedroom talking. You should set them up in the shop so everybody can enjoy them. Absolutely not. Are you talking? Oh, the bar stools. I thought you were talking about. Look at me. I thought you were talking about my saddle. And
Hell
I'm like,
no.
No.
Hell no. My bar stools ain't going nowhere near the shop.
I was worried about the bar stools.
Some little crumb cruncher go over there and get shit all over them or cut my. Oh.
They last so long. No, some crumb cruncher broke one of my boards. I can fix it. No problem. It's not a problem. But
I'm gonna be making the new setup for her. So
yeah, we're gonna make a new area for that.
I'm gonna cast them now.
So we have.
What are you telling me no for?
I was tapping the table. Calm down.
You said no.
I was changing my thoughts.
Don't tell me no.
Calm down. I'm changing gears. Calm down, sir. Calm down. I will forget my phone there. Here, hand me my phone.
That's my phone. Oh, it is your phone. Where's my phone?
I don't know where your phone is. I'm not the babysitter of your phone.
Hey, can we move some of this stuff?
No. Stop touching stuff.
Well.
Me. Sherry Elspeth's like, sounds like you guys quite an interesting setup in the bedroom.
No. We have horses.
Oh, you're going to help the new neighbors with horse fence.
Well, and we have expensive saddles in the bedroom that we don't want out in the barn getting all dry rotted and shit.
Yeah. So when you buy a saddle, you really have to make sure you are comfortable. Because especially when you get to this age, right? And I'm going to the chiropractor, they're like, Are you riding yet? I'm like, no. I put weight on.
Obviously, they don't know shit about riding horses.
and I need to lose weight before I do that to the horse. But anyways, besides that, they're they're all losing their hair. Jazz walked by and brushed the board today, and half horse fell off, and I went, "Oh my god!" Sam's in high gear. He is. Sam, Tanya, leave.
Yeah, I saw it.
Put her in her place. Laura, we need a conversation. I miss you. TMI, don't need to know about the saddle in the bedroom. We don't need a visual.
Need to come to Ohio there.
You know, it's the saddle's been in the bedroom for so long. I didn't pay that stuff gets, it's kind of like a treadmill.
We've done that move too.
But the treadmill.
They become a hanger.
Yeah. Just don't tell me to get on the treadmill. I don't want to. When you come home, you want to come brush horses? Oh, girl, I have like 6 you can come brush. They're big.
They're big fluff balls. They haven't shed yet because the weather just is like bipolar here, and it doesn't want to make up its mind whether it wants to be winter, spring, or fall or spring rather.
Oh, he's already pulled tarot cards, guys. Oh, he's reading for Tanya.
Yeah.
So we're going to be setting up a schedule. We have reached a milestone in the shop where the other side is open. We can start working on little things here and there.
Yeah, Tanya, don't go nowhere.
So Aubrey would love to come brush. She loves horses. I'll tell you that we will be working with the horses through the spiritual here locally. We will be bringing people out, and it'll be kind of, we'll have small groups to be able to brush the horses, work with the horses, do energy work with the horses as well. So it is part of the plan. It'll be happening fairly quickly. Okay.
Okay, Tanya. All right, Tanya. Here you go, kid. Yes, so first card out, the Empress. Okay. So the Empress come up. First card out of the gate. All right. So first thing I'm going to tell you there is you need to slow down a little bit. You need to slow down a little bit, and it's time to do a little self-reflecting. Okay. Time to do a little self-reflecting here. You have rushed up the path so fast that you've kind of missed some things. And I don't know what the path is that you're rushing up. But you have definitely missed a few things that you need in your toolbox. So it's time to do a little self-reflecting. And when I say toolbox, it could be many things. Something that you're dealing with in life that you need a couple lessons that you may have missed back here. So it doesn't mean that you didn't experience them. It just means that maybe you need to do a little self-reflecting to figure out what you missed out of those lessons in order for you to continue on past where you're at right now. So you need to back up and look at your journey a little bit more from where you've been. That's what I'm getting, from where you've been, because you are you're missing the things you're going to need to continue forward. So that was first one out of the gate. The next one is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. Again, this is part of the looking back part here. So you need to excuse me here, but pull your head out of your ass a little bit, because you kind of tucked your head in the sand, I think, a little bit at these points in that you're missing, that you're not paying attention to. I think you kind of tucked your head in the sand a little bit and just kind of ran by them. You saw them, but you ran by them and didn't deal with them. So now is the time that you must go back and deal with them, whether it's something in yourself or something that you have to deal with somebody. But it's time for you to do that. You have to do that now. Isis. Hi, Isis. Okay, and then the Three of Cups was the next card out. The last treadmill. Card. The Three of Cups. Okay. The Three of Cups. The Three of Cups. Your song has been muffled. Okay. Okay. So your song has been muffled. This all I'm telling you, you have got to go back and get the points that you missed. And because your song is going to sound muffled, like it's gurgling underwater, drowning, because you don't have everything you need to keep it above water, so to speak. I don't know if any of that makes sense to you, but you sounds like you've got a couple things you need to go back and deal with, and might want to just take a little bit of time and try to figure it out. Only you know what it is. Okay, so you know what you went by, and you just now have to go back and spend that little bit of extra time and deal with it.
So I pulled a card too, and I was like, I don't like that card, and Spirit went, just quit telling me what to do. So I pulled the card again, and it was the same card. So it's my trans channeling. I don't want to do it. We should get on and do it together, Tanya. See if our guides, our trans energies can talk and have fun.
Wait a minute. What do you mean you don't? So is this something that you're want? So I hear you say you don't want to do it, but I think you do want to do it. You just you don't want to face a couple things about it. There's going to be some messages in there for you that are going to come that you probably don't want to deal with, that you don't want to hear either. Nobody wants to hear shit about ourselves that that we have to work on. So I don't know, maybe that makes maybe that helps, maybe it don't. But I think you know what you have to do.
Yeah, that's it. She doesn't like to be seen physically with people in front of her. I would like to see this, Tanya, okay, so I pulled a card.
Tanya, this one doesn't like doing it either, but it's just something that you have to get comfortable with. Let me rephrase it. You don't have to get comfortable with it, but it's something that you will need to get comfortable with. If you really want to do this, you've got to get yourself comfortable with the idea that you're going to essentially put yourself over here in a chair and you're going to let somebody else drive. Okay. It's like getting in an automobile. You're not driving this time. You have to get in the passenger seat and let them drive.
It's hard. I mean, it's not hard, but it's hard to let go of what this looks like
when you're
doing it. I get it.
When you are a kind of a control freak, and I don't mean that you're a control freak, but when you have to have complete control of everything, you micromanage things to the 90th.
Yeah, knowing and doing are two different things. So the card that I pulled for you is
kind of let some of that go.
Sweetie. So sorry. I just felt like Vicky needed to be here or something. No. Spirit wants you to know that your Uranus is on fire. You have come further than you think, and you deserve to give yourself a pat on the back. Keep going. You got it. You got it. You got it. That's what Karen says. Here comes Uranus. Here comes Uranus. Yeah, you got it. You just have to get past a couple things. Absolutely.
I've not done it. I can't speak for it, but what I have paid attention to is what she has told me.
That was a Karen card.
Yes. So
meditation, chakra meditation keeps you in check. Yeah.
And that's also what I'm being told is you have to let go of the reins a little bit, kid. Baby steps. Baby steps.
Can we get a whoop whoop to see who's in the room?
Hope that helps, girl.
Hope it helps. I think that I also need to tell you that
good morning, Isis.
Being busy and being busy with work you use that kind of as a crutch too. I'll just tell you that. So don't shoot the messenger.
Oh, Tanya. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, when you have a little bit of time on your hands, what do? You tear the house apart and you paint everything, or you remodel a room, or instead of just chilling,
You really shouldn't do that.
just chill. Time for some self-reflection time, bro.
Right? Right? All right. I'm going with Jessica Morgan this morning. Jessica, good morning. I'm going to get a pedicure now. Heard loud and clear. Awesome.
That sounds
Get
like
a massage too.
that sounds like fun. Actually, getting a pedicure.
I didn't shave my legs this morning.
I would hate to have the poor girl doing mine. Yes, definitely time for some you time.
Okay, so Jessica Morgan. There's so I have some. I've got something really strange going on. So, it's absolutely somebody from the other side, but they're giving me a visual. They're giving me a You're very welcome, Tanya. He did it.
I'm going to
Oh.
just keep an eye on that, if you will, please.
Oh, okay. It's somebody from the other side, but they're giving me memories. This would have been somebody that possibly had some kind of neurological problem on one side, maybe a stroke or something like that. But I feel like they had an issue where, I don't know how to put it. If they were laying in bed, somebody would have to keep wiping their face, kind of thing. I just keep getting this feeling right here on the side of my face. It's like right here, and it's almost like it's numb. Does that make any sense to you? Because if it doesn't, I'm going to move off into a different thing. Okay, yes, because my mouth actually, I didn't want to say drooling, but it's like a drooling thing because my mouth actually filled up, like, right before you go to get sick and your mouth fills with saliva. That's what it felt like. And I'm like, okay, all right. So that person, that's all I need to do is tell you that person is available. And I'm going to do something I don't normally do. Well, no, I don't know if I want to do that because that could get complicated online. Do you have a recent memory of smelling this person? Like being aware of them through the sense of smell that they are around you?
Just watch it.
It's your grandma Morgan, so you know what I'm talking about, right? You know this person. You've had this sensation, this smell that this person's around. Okay. So what I need to do is validate that for you.
That's awesome, actually.
Yeah. That's really all I need to do. I need to validate that for you and say
it just comes in little whiffs. I bet it's just like and then it's gone.
Totally what happened. It's totally what happened, and I need you to know that when you feel comfort from that energy, you're aware of the energy being there. That is very valid, and you're picking up a lot more than you think you're picking up. And she's also talking about mediumship for you. Like this is something that you're going to be able to bloom and do. She's been here in and out. Okay. So mediumship is, if you're interested in that, is something you could be aiming towards because you have, which she's talking about, clear hearing. So that's clear. She actually calls it clear hearing. So instead of clear audience, usually I get a sensation for somebody that has clear audience, but she says she talks about your clear hearing. And you're going to start tweaking some things and you're going to have more information coming in. I tuned up for a while and I'm finally realigned. Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome.
So here's something else you're going to need to pay attention to. So if you are in a quiet place and you want to think about your grandma, okay, call her in, and I want you to pay attention to the sensations around you, the smells, whether you feel a warm feeling or what, or if you, like I said, or if you smell her again or something along those lines. I want you to pay attention to that, because that is kind of like a spiritual hug, if you will, and that's going to mean, and that's going to mean a whole lot more once you understand it. And just make sure you're alone, because you're probably gonna
Cry.
it's probably gonna make you want to cry, because I know I've done a couple readings on here, and I've had somebody come through like that, and it's not overwhelming, but it's just unexpected, especially if you've never paid attention to it. You've probably felt it before, but you just didn't. What the hell is this? What's coming on? What's going on? Now you're going to be paying attention and waiting for it, or looking for it. Don't expect it. Just don't expect it. Just be wanting it, okay? And whatever the sensation is, you don't know necessarily what it's going to be, but just pay attention. You might feel a little brush on your cheek, or somebody, pressure on your shoulder, or again, with me, I get a warm sensation, like somebody's just giving me a great big hug, and so
it's really awesome.
It is.
But that's really all she wanted was you to have that validation, like, you're good, I gotcha. And I absolutely love that. That's a beautiful thing.
Beautifully overwhelming. I love that. That is awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I want to say that we've had quite a few people asking us if we would be offering any kind of community gatherings for kids that are experiencing things in the area, defines. Huh?
Nothing. My eyes are on fire today.
I know. Allergies are rough. So we will be.
Turned 50 and decided I was going to have allergies.
We will be having on the schedule an evening once a month for youth to come in and share their experiences with each other and create their own community, because we have our adult community here, right? And sometimes it's very inappropriate for children.
But not only that, the children, these kids today, they have their own language.
Yeah.
And I mean, a lot of, and I don't mean profanity. I mean, a lot of them do. We know that as parents. We did the same thing as kids. We don't want to hear our kids saying it, but they do. They're just as bad as us sometimes. But
our kids still don't cuss.
But they do have a different language, because of the communication that they have developed amongst themselves. So just it's an interesting thing. It'll be, we're not counselors by any means, and that's not what this is about. This is just to get kids of like-minded community together. And
so we are going to be figuring out how to incorporate this online as well. So because kids are more versed online than we are.
These kids nowadays are coming out spiked and ready to go, man.
Yeah, and sometimes they're going to be more comfortable talking over the internet than they're going to be comfortable talking in person. So we will be opening a space for them, basically, is what we're doing. Opening a space for kids to be able to come in and share, and hopefully, because I know that the mother that came in yesterday, I mean, she's struggling because she doesn't know how to help him, and he has nobody to talk to, and he's created his own little shell around himself because he doesn't have anybody to talk to. How horrible, how terrifying. What's wrong with people out walking? No. So that's something we're going to be doing. Right. You would have loved a community like this when you were in high school. I wasn't ready. Maybe I was, but no, I wasn't ready. No. Same would have ran for the hills.
No. You don't. No. You had me hook, line, and sinker, baby. Yeah.
I love you. Okay, you're going on. Can I get a whoop whoop to see who's in the room? The schedule will be coming out with the newsletter in a couple days, you guys. And we're looking for suggestions for classes as well. So we want to set up some new classes, see what we have going on that people are interested in.
What'd you guys think about those malachite wings we got the other day?
Not a I didn't share. Good morning, Billy Ann.
Oh,
I didn't share
no.
them on everything. Yeah.
Oh.
You've done the shelling yourself off. It's the hard side. Yeah. And you can't talk to people. I mean, that's rough.
Yeah.
It is a lot more open than when we were young.
I mean, there are times when we need to go inside and reflect on and
Stop what?
stop what?
She's telling you to stop hitting the cards on the thing. I'm psychic. I knew that.
No,
No.
that's not.
Oh no, she said stop about the malachite.
Oh.
That I cracked up. I mean, I did. We were in a restaurant. I'm like, go over the angels again. It's been a while for that class. No, the angel wings. Did we get Moldavite?
Yeah, we've got some Libyan glass too.
Don't just be schlepping that glass out there like that. We have 2 pieces of Moldavite.
No, we have 3 pieces of mold. No, we do have 2 pieces of mold. They're going to be expensive because they're big pieces.
They're large.
They're big pieces. And then we have 3 pieces of Libyan glass too. I don't feel attracted.
No. One of them, when you look at it, it's a dragon head. Swear to God, it's so cool when you turn it.
The Moldavite or the
Moldavite. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That cat is graceless.
They got into the kitty or the catnip, I think.
You don't have Libyan glass? Isis will. I know. We've been waiting for a long time to get Libyan glass in. We'll probably,
This gentleman happened to have some.
No Moldavite for sure.
Came in the shop. He came in the shop with some Libyan glass.
Oh yeah. And he also is going to be teaching a drum making class, you guys. So we're gonna set it up as a hybrid event. He'll be teaching it in person at the shop, but you'll be able to sign up in advance, and we will send you the kit to do the drum class via Zoom. So you'll be able to do the class just wherever you're at instead of coming in. Sam's gonna love me, but he's not done a crystal class in a while.
You noticed that, have you? You're observant.
Wow. For y'all that don't know, that's my sister, so he's giving her a hard time. Sometimes the children need to find an understanding ear as to what they see, hear, etc. Where it comes from. Yeah. Drum making class. It's gonna be, I think he was talking about an 18-inch.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. But I'll have more information as we get closer and I talk to this gentleman, because I really think that would be fun, and to be able to do it in a hybrid situation where he can answer any questions that you have right there. I mean, that'd be nice. Who'd you pull for?
You'll know in a minute.
So what was that new crystal that you gave away as a free gift in the last sale that you said was a free gift to those who were watching the sale? That was it was Tiger's Eye.
It was Tiger's Iron.
Tiger's Iron.
Yeah.
Mystical Creatures class. Oh, Billy Ann, I like that.
Okay. Isis. Hey, Isis.
You're so welcome, Terry T. But you're the one that passed the exams, girl. Your guides were just behind you. You're the ones that did it.
You did the work, girl.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Absolutely. Isis.
Ooh, Isis. Did I read for you the other day, Isis? Why do you need readings?
Huh? I don't know. Oh, what, did you read for it too?
I think I might have last week or something. I can't remember.
Okay. Hey, Isis. So here's your first card. I'm doing a reading for you, by the way, just in case you didn't notice that. So I pulled the four sport. Hold, please. The Four of Swords. The Four of Swords. Can you get rid of this stuff off of them? Thank you.
Don't be harsh on my group.
I'm not harshing. I'm just.
Don't harsh the
There you
group.
go. Four of Swords. Four of Swords. Okay. So we're talking about. This seems to be a kind of a theme or a pattern here with some folks, but so what we're talking about here with the Four Swords. You have gone within, okay, and you have the four swords around you at four corners, which is a protective measure. So I know you're dealing with a lot right now. I know you are, and I know what you're dealing with. But protection is a good thing to have. But it also doesn't allow anybody in to help. And I don't mean help you with what's going on. I mean help you here. Okay. So you need to kind of soften your stance a little bit as far as pushing people back and keeping people out of your thoughts and stuff. It's a tough thing to deal with, and it's not something that people should deal with alone. Okay. You have a hell of a network around you, and I don't mean just
family, but that's true.
but you have the whole network of people here.
Everybody has ISIS.
Yeah, everybody does. Everybody loves you, girl. And so just know that we all know you're dealing with a lot here. Okay. And you just got to move forward with let people in helping you deal with that. Okay. Next card I pulled out was the Six of Cups. Okay. The Six of Cups. Now, this circular card, if you look at this, kind of, if you go in rotation, there's different phases of this, okay? And you're going to go through different phases of this, but, it's all going to come around, and you're going to go around the wheel a couple times, all right? You're going to go out, you're going to be like everything's going great now, and then things are going to kind of go back the other way a little bit, and you're going to have to deal with some things, and then things are going to come back around the top because you've dealt with some things. It's a circle of dealing with the emotional side of what you're having to go through. Again, the other parts, it's a lot of paperwork, but nobody wants to really ever discuss the effects of the heart and the soul. And again, we come back with the Empress. But this time, the self-reflection is what the reflection is about, and it's about the relationship. And so just remember the good times that you had, okay? And it will help with the down times. It really will. It will help with the down times. It'll help get you back around. It'll help you get back around to the good times faster.
And so onward with that, knowing what to keep, what to let go, and be kinder to yourself. Because this card popped out twice. It was on the top of the deck, and I went, no, I better shuffle. So I shuffled, and then this came out again. So because you are the strength in all situations, you're the backbone of situations. So you don't always have to be the backbone. You need to make those decisions. Like, who else can handle this? Who else could it's like who else can take the trash out, kind of thing. You kind of
got to delegate some of that.
Yeah.
The physical stuff. You kind of got to delegate some of that physical tasking.
Yep. Hi, everybody. Everybody give Jim Tim a welcome. It's his first time here. And we will, there we go. Moving on.
Okay,
turn, Martin. Oh, it's my turn? Okay. Can I get whoop whoop? Can I see who is in the room? I see who I'm waiting for. Okay.
Oh my Lord. You hear that? Thank God.
It's a great group of people, Jim Tim. Let me tell you, they are like second to none. Just a lot of of fun. The group yeah, you're on Facebook. If you're in a room, is there other people in your room? Because we have a feed of like 8 or 9 groups that are here. I'm not seeing. You might be on somebody. Let's see where everybody is today. Most of the people are on My Mystical Life. There's 16 on My Mystical Life, 3 on the Mystical Moons, and 2 on YouTube.
The Facebook pages.
The Facebook pages.
The My Mystical Life Facebook page.
Yeah. Hold on. Okay. Okay, just double. I'm multitasking. Okay. So let's see where. Oh, Wolfpack. Wolfpack is where I was going. Wolfpack is on YouTube. So if you guys can't see Wolfpack, they're on YouTube.
So you put the cards down.
I did.
Oh, get a different deck.
Yeah, I did. Okay. Let's see. I need to tell you first. There's a couple things. on your cards.
No.
You definitely have the end of a situation coming. I know that. You have the conclusion of something coming up very shortly. Whether you realize it or not, there's something that's like a line that's in the sand that's going to... And the reason I can say that is I have Archangel Ezekiel coming through, and that's what he usually brings to this table is we're ending things and we're going to bring something new in. And it almost feels like a crash. Okay, it almost feels like a abrupt end, and not a crash. Don't take that as like an auto crash or anything like that, but just like an abrupt end. And when this conclusion comes, please try not to stress out too much about it. It is a natural progression. I hear it's a natural progression in things for you. You run in circles, and I'm not saying you're running in circles and you're never finding yourself. You run in cycles. Let's put it better that way. You're tackling things as you go through life. You're bringing one thing in and moving on. Bringing one thing in, finishing it out, moving it on. So you're completing lessons as you go. And what may seem like an unsuccessful round or an unsuccessful series in your life where you're learning lessons, actually you're learning quite sufficiently. And you can tell that because stuff sucks. things may seem, why is this happening? Why is this going on? All that. And it seems like, why is there always a conclusion to something that I thought might be a wonderful thing? Or why am I moving on in this direction? It's because you have to have that cycle to begin something new. You've already learned quite a bit that you were supposed to learn from that particular moment in time. And I'm supposed to tell you to be joyous. When things are dark, when things are dark, you should be singing. You should find the joy in things, because you can tend to revolve in that little dark seed that just kind of goes, and it could grow really quickly. Finding the joy in things is really important. Be joyous. You have a guide that's like, be joyous. I don't know if you work with Archangel Metatron, but I'm seeing some sacred geometry pop up real quickly. And it's flashes of sacred geometry. So I think he pops in and out of your life when you're going through changes. So pay attention. If you're in that twilight dream right before you wake up and you see little sacred geometry things, or you're walking through tunnels and there's sacred geometry or whatever, that just know that Archangel Metatron walks with you. Squarely beside you as well. I need to say that. Like, not 2 steps in front, not 2 steps behind, but as an equal, he's walking next to you going, you've got this. This is good. This is good. Change is good. Change is good. It's how we create. You also have some starseed elements to you as well. I wonder if you don't have indigenous roots somewhere in your family line, just because I pick up on drum beats. I pick up on shamanic energy. And that leads me to the starseed element as well, where in past lives you've worked in conjunction with the star beings. You drew a smoke circle. Gotcha. So you definitely have starseed connections. And I also want to say that I feel like while you have had many human lives, you're not as, and don't take this as not old soul either, because we think of, definitely do have your, okay. When we say old soul, we think of, I've had 5,000 lives or 10,000 lives on the planet, but actually we're thinking broader than that. We're thinking out beyond the human existence into extraterrestrial existence. So I think you've had they say a sufficient number of human lives, but most of your experience comes from beyond the human existence into different types of extraterrestrial beings as well. And this is why your brain moves kind of like gears every once in a while when you're trying to figure out a problem, you're trying to figure something out. And it almost feels like something clicks because your brain works that way. And then other times it feels like squirrel, but when you really need something, that twilight, right when you step into that twilight, that's when your aha moments happen because your brain has to disengage to be able to find that. I'm going to go back so far as to blue avian, which is very old. They are one of as far as we know, in some of our channelings, the oldest of extraterrestrial races and the most skilled. They travel on light, as many races do, extraterrestrial races do, but their main, which makes total sense, thank you. Their main mode of transportation is light vehicles. And also that comes into that Metatron energy with the Merkaba being your light vehicle. So maybe meditate to your Merkaba and see about using that within dream time. I hope that's helpful. You've got everything you need to be successful. Don't be afraid of the things that come to a conclusion because that beginning, again, is going to be amazing. I hope that helps. That was like a year ago reading. Okay, I'm done. What? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Nothing.
Okay. Oh, you're Jansen's husband, by the way. Hi. I like reading like that. That's a lot of that you can slip into that channel and really start to get a bunch of information. But Archangel Ezekiel, it's Nicole's on your friend's Facebook. It's where you can really start to bring a bunch of information across efficiently. Do we need a whoop whoop?
No.
Okay.
I'm shuffling to put them away.
Great unbiased reading. Wow, blown away. Yeah, well, I do appreciate that too, right? Like, but I will tell somebody. If I know them, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I will tell you exactly what your guides give you, and a lot of times it can be brutal. It can be brutal. Who on here is a member that's gotten a brutal reading?
It's kind of like a family member. A family member will tell somebody else the soft way.
Yeah.
But a family member will tell another family member what a dumbass you might be. And without any filter.
Yeah.
So,
I know.
It
happens. It happens.
Not saying you're dumbass, whoever you are. It's just saying.
Yeah. Sometimes we need brutal, right? Sometimes we need brutal, but sometimes we just need it laid out.
That spiritual 2x4 to the side of the head.
2x4 there. You've got lots of things kicking of cat. That's nuts.
Words are kicking her ass right now.
Words are difficult. I've got lots of kick my ass readings. Yes. When we pull out the tarot cards, generally that's what it means. But your guides were ready to kick your butt, and they didn't even need. No, they didn't kick it. That was really good information. Really good information. Absolutely.
Mrs. Fry.
Yes, Mr.
We
Fry.
need to get going if we're going to get into town.
Yes. Honesty is it's the most. I like this. Honesty is the biggest possibility. It is also the best way to honor your guides. So my guides know the type of energies that I want to bring across. That was for Wolfpack. That one was for Wolfpack, Tim. They know how I want to share information. And sometimes they're always, sometimes they will come across with a little bit harsher information than I want to give, but I will give it because I need to be able to honor the fact that they want that information to come across. So we just have to find effective ways to do things like that and not hurt anybody's feelings. Or it wasn't a reading, but during the intuitive development class, I got a little 2x4 therapy, and my guides usually is their conduit. We will be starting a new psychic development class that is going to be a hybrid event through the shop as well. So that is coming up. Watch the schedule for that. The schedule. So when I say hybrid event, you guys, that means that we will have people in person at the store, and there will also be a monitor where you guys can be on the Zoom call.
We'll have
and
mics.
It's totally yeah, there'll be mics.
We'll have mics set up. You know, do karaoke.
Don't run me. But it'll be hybrid, so everybody's interactive, and you get to, whether you're in person or on your computer, be part of the class, and get the same, hopefully, kind of the same experience. So, and of course, if you're close enough, you want to come in person, yay! So, you're very welcome, Jansen. You're very welcome, Wolfpack. All right, we do have to go attend a funeral today, so that's what we're off doing today. If everybody promises to have a wonderful day, we'll let you go.
Well, even if you don't promise to have a good day, we're going to have to let you go.
Okay. Everybody,
you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
All right. You guys have a wonderful afternoon. Enjoy the rain-free Saturday here in Ohio. And
it's not over yet.
Right. And we will talk to you guys later. So find light, find love, find joy. Feel divine because you are. And
may the light be with you always.
All right, guys.
Have a good weekend, everybody.
Well, we might be on tomorrow. Who knows?
Yeah.
All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.